Good morning, year two. Welcome to your final lesson of the morning, and this is English. We are starting off with a little starter focusing on punctuation. So you have here 5 sentences with a piece of punctuation missing, okay? So can you work out what punctuation goes where? So we're looking for capital letters, full stops, commas, exclamation marks, question marks, anything like that that you think will go into these spaces. All right, off you go. Okay, so what time is it? That is a question, so it needs a question mark. Okay, it was dark outside. It's just a normal statement, so just a full stop. This is trying to say the weather did not spoil the day, so we need a capital T. Stop right there, the guard shouted. He shouted it, so it has to be an exclamation. And then I live with Mum, Dad, and Steve. It's a list, so it needs a comma. Okay, so well done if you got those. Right, today we are having a look at other texts that are similar to the one we've been looking at. So up to this point, we've mainly been focusing on the poem All About the Wind and Running to the Hilltop and all that. Today we're going to read some other poems that are also about weather. I'm just going to be looking and seeing if we can magpie any ideas. Because as you know by now, every few weeks we have our innovation week. It's all about creating our own piece of work. So whereas last week we had to retell the wind poem, this week we will be writing our own weather poem, picking a different weather and giving it a go. So today it's all about just getting some ideas, looking around at other poems and seeing if we can magpie any ideas. Take anything and be like, oh, I like that. I might use it when it comes to my poem. Okay, so let's have a look. So what could these 2 poems help us with when we come to choosing our weather? Okay, so the first one is called My Shadow. I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me, and what can be the use of him is more than I can see. He is very, very like me, from the hills up to the head, and I see him jump before me when I jump into my bed. The funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow, not at all like proper children, which is always very slow. For he sometimes shoots up taller like an India rubber ball, and he sometimes gets so little that there's none of him at all. Okay, so that's one poem. It's not the full poem, it's just the start of the poem, but it starts to give us an idea of what we could use. Okay, next poem. Great, glorious, golden sun, shine down on me today. You are the life of all this earth, you and your magic ray. You are the life of bird and plant, all must depend on you. Shine down, great sun, the whole day long, shine from the heavens blue. And I will welcome your golden rays, for you mean life to me, and you mean happiness and health, strength and energy. Shine down, great sun, on flower and field, and never say goodbye. Forever and ever, give us your light from out the wide blue sky. Okay, so that poem really gives it away. We're talking about the sun here. So if, when it comes to it, you choose to do a poem about the sun, if you remember from our Run to the Hilltop, we talk about what the wind does in 4 different seasons, in the autumn, spring, summer, and winter. Okay, so whatever type of weather you pick, you're going to have to talk about what they do in the different seasons. So for example, the sun, you could say in winter, probably not winter, in summer, I create what? And then you could take an idea from here, from this poem, and be like, oh, I create shadows. Okay, so that's what today's about, giving you ideas for when it comes to planning your new poem. All right, we're gonna give you 2 options. You can either do a poem about the sun, or you can do a poem about rain. I think they're the 2 I want you to focus on. So we could do things about hurricanes and tsunamis, whatever, but they're not what we're looking for, okay? Because we have to talk about them in all 4 seasons, okay? So it has to be weather that you kind of see across all 4. All right. So let's have a read about the rain poems and see if they start to give us ideas. I see 1 drop, 2 drops, 3 drops. There's 4, 5 drops, no 6 drops. Oh, my cats and dogs more. Up, up, umbrella, up into the sky. Up, up, umbrella, you keep me oh so dry. Raindrops, big drops, animals run to hide. Anna Louise, my mother yells, close that umbrella inside. Up, umbrella, up into the sky. But no, it's down with the umbrella after all. Mum says it could poke me in the eye. Okay, so have a think. What does rain make us do? If sun gives us a shadow, what does rain make us do? Okay, rainy day. I put on my coat and boots on my feet. I put on my hat and stroll down the street. The rain falls down from the clouds above, splashing in puddles is what I love. So what does rain make us do? Pause the video, see if you can write down what do we do in the rain? What does rain do to us? Okay, so from these poems you could talk about, it makes us put up an umbrella. You could talk about how animals have to run and hide. You could talk about how we have to put on coats and hats and stuff, and how they make puddles. Okay, so there's lots of ideas that we can magpie from here. So these are the 2 weathers we're looking at, either sun or rain. All right. We're going to go into properly planning our poem further on this week. Today, in the team's task, you've just got the 4 poems and a line underneath where you can say an idea I can magpie. So for example, from Up, Up, Umbrella, I might say, right, I'm going to magpie that the rain makes you use an umbrella. And then if I want to go extra, I might go and makes animals hide. Okay, so it's just basically what idea can you steal from this poem? Okay, not steal, magpie. Okay, it's a bit of a different task to what you normally do. There's not a whole lot of writing involved. This is more about being able to see all these different texts and being able to draw from them. What can we take from them when it comes to writing our own? Okay, I hope that all makes sense. Good luck. I will see you this afternoon. Bye.